Hello everyone, I am currently building a new studio and it's very exciting for me. I'm really loving this process of using my hands to make something new. And as you saw in the intro shot there is a specific danger right there. It's a nail pointing right out of a piece of wood, and if you weren't looking and you put all your weight on it, that nail is a little bit of a danger. It won't kill you, but it could cause a lot of pain. And it's interesting, right beneath that nail there's 3 other nails, but someone had the forethought to knock those nails flat so that it's no longer a danger. And that's the important thing with all dangers in life, that we minimize them. And the most important thing is to notice the danger. I haven't knocked flat that other nail because I wanted to show it to you guys on the internet. But even if I don't knock it down, it's okay as long as I know the danger is there. And on this channel, I talk about psychedelics a lot. I promote them as a spiritual tool and I think they can be fantastic. I've also talked about, just in general, how we can use these things responsibly because they are very powerful tools. But today I wanted to talk about what I think is the biggest danger of using these psychedelics. And like I said, I'm presuming you're using them responsibly. The biggest danger you can do, physical danger with psychedelics, is that you take big doses and then go doing silly things like driving or mountain climbing on a psychedelic. That's physically very dangerous, but that's also irresponsible. So that's not what I'm talking about today. You can also just take way too many psychedelics 5 times a week, not integrate anything, mix them with other drugs, get drunk and take psychedelics. Again, that's very dangerous mentally, but that's so irresponsible. That's not what I'm talking about today. I'm talking about if you're a genuine spiritual seeker doing things as responsibly as you can. Every day you're doing your best and you're even meditating. This is actually the danger that I want to talk about, is that you lose your touch with your daily focused meditation practice. And I can notice this in myself. It's something I need to pay careful attention to. You see, if you meditate a lot, if you're serious about spirituality and maybe you're doing something like Vipassana or even a Zen Buddhist meditation style or any sort of routine spiritual practice, if you do it every day for like an hour every day, a lot of changes will happen in you and you will unlock in your brain abilities to focus. And sometimes I'm amazed how deep and how nice and how insightful and profound a sober meditation practice can be. If I sit down in double lotus in a really nice posture and do a dedicated practice technique, like just simply noticing expansion and contraction or just noticing gone. If I just do that for an hour, wonderful things happen and they compare to breakthroughs of psychedelics. The thing is, it's more hard work and it requires more discipline to do a practice like this every day. Psychedelics, in a way, it's a lot easier to have a breakthrough of a psychedelic. You simply take it and things will happen. And of course it's not that easy because psychedelic experiences can be challenging, and afterwards a lot of integration needs to happen. And this integration requires reflection and just sober meditation. Myself, I've always been good at sober integration. After a psychedelic experience, I spend a lot of time reflecting and meditating. But there is this tendency to drift away from a solid meditation technique practice consistently on a daily and weekly level. I think when we're using psychedelics, they are great, like I've said many times before, for breaking through a stale period. If we're not making progress, we can take a psychedelic and really break through and then continue our meditation practice on a daily level like that. So meditations can help us bust through walls. But if we start relying on them too much, we can lose our strength of a daily meditation practice. So when we're using psychedelics, they are extremely exciting for us because they break us through to new states of consciousness. But we shouldn't lose sight of the goal. Why are we using psychedelics? For me at least, it is ultimately to stop using them. I've used a lot of psychedelics now, and I think we can use them responsibly and over a long period of time for sustained spiritual growth. But really, if we could pick our perfect outcome, it would be that we can simply, through breathing techniques and our own internal biology, access states of breakthrough love and states of enlightenment. That's the ultimate goal. We want to drop psychedelics. We don't want to keep using them forever. We want to use them as an aid until we reach a place within ourselves that we can access spiritual states that satisfy us and make us feel like we're home, and live from that place without psychedelics. And maybe even then it can be good to take a psychedelic once every few years so that we get reminded of what else is possible. But that's really all I have to say. It's not that complicated, but it's sort of like unexciting news. The unexciting news is that this daily meditation practice is the backbone of spirituality. It doesn't matter how strong your pecs and your biceps and your abs are. If you don't have a backbone, all of that just falls flat. And really, psychedelic use is great for helping us have strong muscles and really stand up to a new height. But we need this backbone of persistent, focused meditation. We want to be able to at least enter states of samadhi or states of no mind in a sober meditation practice. So there you go. That's my talk in this new studio that I'm building. I thought it could be fun for me to film in here, and slowly, right now it's a construction site, but over the next few videos, hopefully it will transform for you and change quite quickly. And you'll see how this space that I'm envisioning gets created into a space to create future videos that I'm very excited for. And with that, all the best with your psychedelic use, with your daily meditation practice, and I hope you taste deep states of insight and love in your next reflection session.